Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. Those of you that are new here, my name is Amber. Welcome if you're returning. Welcome back. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Definitely subscribe if this reading resonates. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do that on my website. The link is down below in the description box. If you want to do members, that link is also down below in the description box. Let's just get into it. So first off, these are going to be retrograde readings, which I've never done before. I felt guided to do so, considering that Mercury is going to be going retrograde in the next couple of days. And I didn't say this in the other Earth readings because I'm starting to kind of get I'm getting intuitive downloads as I'm doing these readings, okay? But Mercury is going to go retrograde while the rest of the celestial bodies are positioning themselves to go direct. So it's like like with Jupiter being retrograde in Taurus, that's all about like money, values, assets, definitely about like benevolence, abundance, that sort of thing. You have Neptune that just went direct in Pisces, which is about illusions. It could be about imagination, memories, particularly seems to be coming up for you, Virgo. Anyway, so all of the major celestial bodies are preparing to go direct while Mercury is preparing to go retrograde. And so there is kind of like this retrospective or reflective energy that's going to come back around to help process or slow down the cerebral energy so that you can process what has occurred or will manifest as a result of the other planets being retrograde. I hope that makes sense. This is a really intriguing energy that came out for you, Virgo. This Five of Pentacles energy. So first off, I don't know if a Taurus is significant or not, or if you have a significant placement of Taurus in your chart. Then you have this Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. I really feel like the Nine of Wands is more so your energy, just considering that it's mutable, but you're gonna have to take it how it resonates. I'm hearing something out of nothing, somebody making something out of nothing. That could be a positive situation where somebody has managed to like use their inner resources or very limited resources to make something happen, manifest, and/or occur. But it could also kind of be like an energy where somebody has over exaggerated or kind of like made something more of a problem than it actually has to be. With this Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, we'll see when it comes out in the reading. I'm like almost like even like just stuck, drawn in, or I don't want to say captivated, but there's something significant. I can't put these cards back in the deck for whatever reason. They're supposed to be out here. Okay. I do feel like this is either you, Virgo. Somebody could be a cross watcher. You could be wondering if a Virgo is on your side. Yes. Vice versa, Virgo, you could be wondering if there's another earth sign or a younger individual that is on your side. Yes. Okay. If you were wondering, yeah, you have love here and share wisdom. And for whatever reason, these two cards kind of give like a familial type of vibe. So this could definitely be related to family members or a family dynamic. I don't know. Maybe somebody thought that they could. It kind of feels like somebody thought that they could make someone switch sides. They're coming to some sort of realization, or at least whenever like Mercury goes retrograde and/or the rest of these celestial bodies, okay, because there are particularly 5 of them that are in motion right now. Whenever they go direct, this person is going to be coming to some sort of realization that they cannot make someone switch sides and/or betray you. They're loyal to you. That or vice versa, Virgo, somebody's coming to a realization that they cannot make you betray somebody. You're loyal to them. You love them. The other thing that I mentioned in Capricorn's reading, which it was kind of trippy in Capricorn's reading, and now I just had the same like kind of vibe, is like I'm showing you this side of the card, right? This is the vice versa deck. It's like this is what you're seeing about the situation. You either know that somebody like is at a loss or experiencing some sort of regret or sorrow or missing you or something of that nature, but they're not showing it externally. Like you see that this person is still like dressed up, you know, like it's like this person is still, thank you, Spirit. It's like this person is still keeping up appearances, but on the backside, how I'm seeing it as a reader, this is the truth of the matter, that this person feel like they gambled something. Either they are already left out in the code confirmation, or they will be left out in the code in the very near future, but they're keeping up appearances. So just be mindful of that. They're keeping up appearances. Thank you. The pre-shuffle or the channel song that I was getting before I started your reading, Virgo, is Young Jeezy and Plies. Lose My Mind. Let me figure out. I know that Plies is a Cancer. Let me see real quick. I'm just curious. I don't know what I think young Jeezy might be a Libra. Let me see what his zodiac sign is. It seems significant. Yeah, a Libra, but I'm not going to look up his chart or nothing like that right now. There's a slight chance that he could actually be a Virgo in Vedic astrology. So take that how it resonates. What's at the center of this? Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, thank you for allowing me to be a vessel. Thank you for protecting me and Virgo from any meddling or low vibrational energies that try to introduce themselves during this reading. Can you tell me what is at the center of this situation? The Sage. Y'all just heard me shuffle these cards. This came out in Taurus reading. Don't know what the fuck is going on with the earth signs right now. So in Taurus reading, yeah, and this card too came out. Then you have boundaries. And like in Taurus reading, it was kind of a vibration of like somebody knew better, but they still didn't do better. Let me just give these one more shuffle. I'm going to ask for one more card. I don't know. I feel like somebody felt froggy and they leaked. And they're going to regret that. I don't know. It feels like they leaked towards your person, or they took some sort of like bold action towards someone who you love or involving someone that you love. They should not have done that. One more message. Shadow. 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 For some of you guys, there could be something coming back around that you could have had a preview of on or around October 14th through October 28th, because that's when there was most recently an eclipse. This is giving an eclipse energy. It's 11:11 on this clock right here. And then it's 12:14 on the stove. Don't somebody like, damn, Virgos be all into the details. They like, why your clocks don't match? I know somebody like, why your clocks don't match? Because I'm from California. My family lives in California. I live in Phoenix. The time does not change here. Okay, whenever that's so funny that this is even coming out like this with this shadow energy. The time does not switch in Arizona. So when everybody else falls back or springs forward, like we still on the same time. So I need to know when I'm waking my granny up early in the morning or not. So the clocks don't match. Anyway, because Virgo all up in it. Anyway, the fact that the stoves say 12:14, that's literally when Mercury goes retrograde. So that could be when something is illuminated. The bat in the spirit animal deck, the message is that a rebirth is reassured. Look, twisted line, like, thank you for letting me know, because hella Virgo, what the fuck is the problem with the clocks, girl? You're welcome. Anyway, with the shadow spirit, a rebirth is reassured, but it seems like it's only after I feel like two things have happened at once. You establish some sort of, yes, you establish some sort of boundaries. And for whatever reason, Virgo, it feels like you may have even established boundaries, not just like to keep this person out. Okay, this Five of Pentacles energy, whoever took some sort of like uncalculated risk towards you that you knew would result in some sort of loss, either them losing you, losing out on something financially or whatever. It's like you built some sort of boundary between you and this person, and in the meantime, like you also had to put some sort of distance between someone who I feel like you actually love, someone who you actually would like to have in your environment. But the complexity of this situation, like there was no way for you to allow one in without the contingency of the other disrespecting your boundaries. And so you put up boundaries between two individuals, but one of them you did not want to. And for others of you, you could have also done that because you were trying to figure out if this third party, I feel like this person will be younger than you. You're trying to figure out if this third party was on your side or the other person's side. In the very near future, when this energy moves direct, you're going to find out, or you're going to be reassured that whoever this younger energy is, they are absolutely positively on your side. There's some sort of offer and/or opportunity that's going to come in that, how can I say it? Like, you know that you can lower your guard. Okay. And I'm looking at it this way. So see somebody coming out of the dark with the shadow energy. For some of you guys, a Virgo definitely could be of some sort of significance. An eclipse seems very significant. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have fate and speak your truth. I feel like this is your energy, Virgo, particularly because in most of the like hermit cards, there's a cosmic egg, or like you're the origin of this situation. When I say origin, it's like something happened or this situation transpired because of fate. You could have already known that. Somebody else may not have known that. And as a result, they're going to experience some sort of loss. Okay. I don't know why the spread like switched up just now for you, Virgo. What's the influence? What's the main influence of this being here for Virgo, please? This came out. I'm really trying my very best, Spirit, to surrender to whatever you're doing in these readings right now. I'm trying not to be human and just be a vessel. I also have strong placements of Virgo in my chart, y'all. So I'd be all up into the details too and perfecting things. And right now, with the way that these planets are set up and what my ancestors are trying to help me, to help you guys understand, please bear with me. When I just asked, what's the influence of this? Sextile opportunity just hit the ground. Not only did this card, come out in Taurus reading, this card came out in Capricorn's reading, and there was also a very strong presence of Capricorn in Taurus reading. So either there's something major going on, like with the earth signs particularly. It could be because of Jupiter, sure. But either there's something really like strong in or interconnected going on with the earth signs, or you guys that are watching this have all of those placements in your chart. I shuffled these cards real well. So this is not an accident that this same card is coming out that was in Capricorn reading. I would highly suggest that if you haven't watched Capricorn reading, to go watch it. This particular card is about some sort of collaboration. It could also be about some sort of explanation. When I'm asking about what the influence is, it could be that somebody owes you an explanation. I don't know what happened, took place, and or transpired, but either somebody knows that they owe you an explanation, or in the very near future, something is going to happen and or occur where they know, like, okay, I am obligated to explain something to Virgo. And that's crazy. That's the energy. Because I'm like, damn, I feel obligated to explain to Virgo why the fuck my stove clock and my, I don't even want to say her name, Alexa, clock don't match. So anyway, the bottom of the deck, you have Venus with the first house and the eighth house. So something coming back around. This is some sort of, it feels like this is some sort of like intimate heart-to-heart conversation that's going to happen indoor, take place, or influence this situation. This could also be a situation where somebody knows, like, if they want you to reopen the door to love, they owe you an explanation. All right, I'm not being disrespectful, spirit, but please can you just clarify why I'm getting the same messages? I just split the deck on Capricorn. Tell me one more thing about what's the influence of this situation being here for Virgo. Virgo, the alchemist. Okay, they said that is the message. That Virgo, whatever this situation is, I don't know if it's kind of like a too good to be true whenever it comes back around. I'm hearing fact checking. You could be fact checking and or being asked to check facts whenever this conversation comes about. But there's also, like, you could have been in this energy for a while too, where you like keep going over something, or you keep like trying to read in between the lines of something, or whatever the case may be. My ancestors are telling me that you have already drawn the right conclusions about whatever this situation is. And with this shadow energy here, something is going to be illuminated whenever this energy goes direct. That supports what I just said, that you drew the right conclusions, either about two people. I feel like you drew a conclusion about one particularly, and there's a second person that it is like, I don't know why I want to say innocent bystander. You know, it's like you maybe in the past weren't sure if they were contributing to this dysfunction or disrespect or whatever it is, but you kind of suspected that they didn't have anything to do with it. You would be correct. You're going to find out. All right. What did this look what did this look like before this retrograde energy kind of kicked up, spirit? The Fool. So see, I don't know, when I see dogs, it always gives me loyalty. This could definitely be your energy, Virgo, or it could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, an Aries, a Taurus, who either tested your loyalty or they tested someone else's loyalty to you in the recent past. Yes, with the Sun card here, yes, that is what they did. With the Two of Wands here, they possibly gave whoever this person is, they gave them two choices, like choose me or choose Virgo. And I don't know, it feels like whoever this person is that was presented with this choice and or ultimatum, like they've been standing on like the threshold. I don't want to say that they've been playing both sides of the fence, but it's like they weren't necessarily sure, or either they were put in a position, they didn't want to choose. It's like, I don't, whoever this is, they're non-confrontational. Take that however it resonates. They're non-confrontational. This could definitely be a Libra. Libras don't really Libras be all about like, you know, diplomacy and stuff like that, and just kind of like keeping the peace, or like they oftentimes, whenever they're presented with a decision, like they have a hard, they take a long time to weigh out the pros and cons, or weigh out the options, or something of that nature. I feel like that's what was going on with this person in the recent past. Like they were weighing out the options, but for whatever reason, it feels like they either encountered like a red flag with this person that put them in a position to betray you. Like they encountered some type of red flag, or somebody else illuminated that to them. I don't know why this is so complex like this. Where is this energy headed when it goes direct? The moon. But this is falling over here external. The Two of Wands. So now you have both sides of the Two of Wands here. You guys for a while had these readings that were coming out where like somebody was seeing the other side of a situation, or somebody was starting to see something your way. Like you have been sharing your perspective, or you have been trying to get someone to understand something, right? Like, because the world for me too could also be like symbolic to knowledge. The traditional tarot card, the world, is a Saturn energy. It is about karmic lessons, discipline. It could be about restrictions, that sort of thing. I've said this over and over again on this channel that, like, for me, Saturn is kind of like the substitute teacher to the North Node and the South Node. Meaning, like when you reincarnate here in this lifetime, for those of you who believe in reincarnation, I personally do not believe that energy is ever destroyed. Like I feel like God is so perfect in the way that he's an architect. Like he create life in a bird, like that bird pass on, that energy or that life force goes on somewhere else. That's my personal belief. You can believe whatever you want to believe. However, I always say Saturn is something like the substitute teacher for the North Node and the South Node. And the reason why is because, like, when you are kind of like maybe off your path, or you're, let's just even say midlife crisis, right? For those of you that are around that age where like midlife crisis starts to be a thing or to take place, or you start to, even regardless of age, you start to kind of question like the direction that your relationship is going, or you question the direction that your career is going, like all of those things where you're kind of like at this Two of Wands, right? Where you're at some sort of fork in the road, and it's like you have, or there's either like your South Node and your North Node, your past life versus what life you should be pursuing, bring you to a point of having to decide which way to go, to continue with a karmic partner or to not. Right? Like to chase your dreams or to let them fester. Is that type of vibe. Saturn comes along and gives you all of these tests while you're at this threshold. And then, you either pass the test or you don't, or you participate or you learn the lessons or you don't. And then when that North Node, South Node energy comes back around, I don't know, it's like an energy where like you find out where the cards lie. Somebody's about to find out where the cards lie. But anybody, I don't know about y'all, I was one of them kids too in school where like we have a substitute teacher. I'm going to do what I want to do. Girl, you ain't teaching this class. I am. Which is funny because I actually have somebody who was a substitute teacher. I remember in my 6th grade class. She's still a mentor in my life to this day. I've been knowing her for since that long. And I, she challenged me and whatever the case may be, she just happened to be in the right place in the right time. Anyway, my point is, when you have a substitute teacher, typically people either will slack off or they'll work harder. Sometimes substitute teachers show up and they're like, oh, it's a free day. They start playing movies and everything else. And then you're not even learning the lesson. Like, that's this Saturn energy. But it feels like in the very near future, there could be a fire sign, actually. This 9 of Wands, 2 of Wands, this seems like it could even be like the same person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There could be a fire sign that ends up bringing you closer to learning this lesson. Because, what's crowning this energy is the Page of Pentacles, which for me is a learner. Gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, I'm not sorry because like this I'm doing what Spirit asked me to do, but I'm having a hard for whatever reason these readings they're kind of complex, or they're very like cerebral. I'd imagine because of Mercury, particularly being in Sagittarius, myself like in a philosopher type of energy is very like philosophical the way that these messages are coming out. So I hope y'all are following and hopefully it's resonating. Tell me one more time, Spirit, where this is headed for Virgo. Whenever this energy goes direct, the Queen of Swords, there's the clarity. Yes. With the Queen of Swords. Yes. Some sort of understanding, some sort of lesson or something of that nature is definitely going to transform. Or I said that there could be a Libra of some sort of significance that has not been playing both sides of the fence, but was not sure about which direction to go or what action to take because they were weighing out all the options. Something about that has transformed or will. For whatever reason, it seems like the next 9 days are going to be very, very significant. Then you have the 5 of Pentacles. I cannot make this up. I cannot. You have the 5 of Pentacles in both decks. That definitely looks like a judge gavel to me. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. There's somebody in this situation that's like, I don't want to be out in the cold or I don't want to be out in the cold. I don't want to be in the dark with you. I don't want to be, like doing X, Y, and Z behind closed doors and then keeping up appearances with you. Somebody's like, I'm out. That's what this is giving. Either that or Virgo, you have a significant placement of Libra in your chart and somebody's like, I'm out. I'm going to move towards Virgo. I'm going to move towards a Virgo that has Libra in their chart, something like that. Tell me how, balance the energy, Spirit. Tell me one more thing about where this energy is headed. Let me read y'all messages. Another guy. 9 of Pentacles. Yes. Oh yeah, definitely somebody is returning to the scene of a crime. They did something wrong or something was done wrong and somebody's returning. Yeah. Then got this butterfly here. Again, something has completely transformed. I feel like the way that somebody communicates with you has transformed or will in the very near future. Somebody's idea and/or understanding of something has tremendously transformed about a particular situation because of something that they seen or something that they became enlightened to with the help of someone else. Then bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Pentacles here with the Star card. And it's like whoever this person is, they are no longer going to be keeping up these appearances. They cannot continue to keep up these appearances. I'm not necessarily sure why and what that means for each and every one of you guys, but there's somebody in this situation they cannot keep up any more appearances. The eclipse is significant. I think I was saying that in the beginning of the reading anyway, that you could have gotten some sort of preview. Some of you guys may want to go back to like your camera roll and look at the pictures that you may have taken or where you may have like been around October 14th through October 28th. You may want to look through emails, like that sort of thing. Or if for whatever reason, I'm hearing the writing is on the wall. So it's like you noticed something or This could be something like somebody sent you a text message about their situation and it kind of like triggered you, or was like, oh, that's weird. Like that kind of sounds like my situation, or whatever the case may be. Something about the eclipse. It may not even have been these last eclipses for October 14th to 28th. It could have been 6 months prior to that, which would have been around March or April. Could be significant. You have the Ace of Cups. Somebody, like I said, somebody owes you an explanation. I'm going to err on the side that somebody also owes you an apology. Hold on. Can you tell me how Virgo views this situation in general? Yeah, it feels like you view this as something that was done in the dark is definitely going to come to light. I just showed y'all that Ace of Cups, and I said, yes, somebody owes you an explanation and or an apology, and you're gonna get it. Oh, you're gonna get it. But I'll be honest, what I'm seeing right now is whoever this person is, because the other card that came out here is the Four of Pentacles, and I said there's somebody who can no longer keep up appearances. I don't know why it seems like this person wants to apologize in secret, because they want to continue to keep up the fucking appearances. You know what I mean? It's like, no, you shamed me, disrespected me, crossed me, and curved me in public. Just the fuck apologize in public. Or not at all. Or not at all. Look, bottom of the deck, judgment. And that's the judgment call. It feels like that you could have already even given this person that ultimatum or something like that, or told them to, like, somebody could have said, I'm sorry, and your response could have been, well, show me, type of vibes, you know. And with judgment here, like, they could have had that opportunity to show you that they really meant that they were apologetic about whatever actions they took towards you, and they blew it. And so now the universe is going to be intervening whenever these celestial bodies go direct. You have the Nine of Pentacles here, the Nine of Wands. I'm telling you something about the number 9. 9 days from now, 9 weeks, 9 months. 9 months. Who is this involved in this situation? The Ace of Swords. An air sign. Tell me one more thing. Heavy on the air sign. Page of Swords, heavy on air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, definitely could be someone who is younger than you. How does Virgo feel towards this person? The Hermit, here you are. That you see that this person is possibly wounded, or their ego has been wounded, or something like that. Because what's interesting is when I just asked how do you view like this person, the Ace of Swords is coming out here. You see this ego right here with this wreath, right? This is a cycle. Wreaths are, for me, new cycles or the closing or ending of cycles. How you view this person with the Six of Wands is that they didn't have the level they thought they was, how would you say it? Like, they didn't have the level of victory that they had planned for. But you already knew that. You could also view like whatever this communication is and or apology, it could definitely include this person letting you know that they've had some sort of ego death. They know that they went about something in an egotistical manner or fashion. This cosmic origin too, like this fate, the card I showed y'all in the beginning, here goes the cosmic egg. And then the other cards you had was speak truth. Somebody is going to speak the truth. They've had an ego death. They cannot keep up these appearances. What's the energy of these appearances that this person has been trying to keep up? The World. Look, it's the Wreath. With death. Okay, so earlier when I said that the channel song that I was hearing was Young Jeezy, Lose My Mind. honestly, like what this is giving to me is that somebody possibly thought that they were going to put you in a position to lose your mind, and they didn't fucked around and lost theirs. I'm sorry, y'all. This is resonating for me personally. I'm trying, yeah, it's resonating. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing here. See, I feel like in the beginning, I told you this is you. I feel like this is you, Virgo, with this Nine of Wands energy. Like, look, all wounded, having to be guarded, whatever the case may be, having boundaries. Okay. Like, definitely the bandage around the head and or mind. Either that or somebody planned for you to like lose your honor, you know, like that would otherwise be where you wear a crown, like somebody wanted you to lose your authority or something of that nature, and this person has lost theirs or will in the very near future. Yeah, because if you're showing up like this as the world, I'm asking how you view this person or feel towards this person. It's like they wanted your, I'm sorry, I have to just say it. It's like this person wanted your head on a platter. Virgo. What is coming towards Virgo? Keys on a ring. Yeah, somebody gonna end up losing their access to you, to a situation, to home. Bottom of the deck, you have dating, grow talk, and alter view. It also feels too like there could be someone that's like way unrelated to the situation, but may have been privileged to know what was going on. And it could have been like they could have been like hearing like chit chatter and gossip and stuff like that about you, Virgo, like Virgo's this and that, or this is what's going on in Virgo's life, or whatever the case may be. And they could have misjudged you. They may not have judged you at all, but was an innocent bystander. And all of a sudden, like them seeing everything that you've come through, like this person is enamored. That's what this is giving with this death card here. Feel like there's someone who's possibly enamored with you. Clarify death. Incoming. Yes. Look, and he's holding this lotus. I start hearing Wale, lotus flower bomb. Somebody could wear that fragrance. Lotus or flower bomb. Yeah, somebody knows that you were stabbed in the back. All right. Let me just get one more message. What's the outcome of this Ace of Cups here? The High Priestess. Everything I just said. Okay. That's what I just said. This Page of Pentacles. There's somebody coming towards you. They want to make you some sort of loving gesture. Look, Six of Wands. Look, they want to do something right, or they want to do, yes, with the Ace of Pentacles. There's some sort of restoration, redemption, or something like that is the vibe. All right, Virgo. See y'all in the next one. Y'all take it easy. Bye.